right, so this is session 4 of our Gospel Project curriculum. And this week we are talking about Jesus and Lazarus, and Jesus resurrecting Lazarus in John chapter 11. Um, and I want to talk about one of the character traits of Jesus that we probably don't stress enough is his humanity. We don't probably spend enough time talking about who Jesus was, the struggles, challenges that he went through in his humanity. Here's what I mean. As you read through the story of Jesus and Lazarus, you have to know a few details about their relationship, which you all will probably talk about in your class. You also need to understand that he has experienced loss. He's experienced frustration and disappointment with that loss. And in fact, I remember as a kid, we were challenged in youth group at the church I grew up in, Yellow Creek Baptist Church. We were challenged one time to try to memorize as many verses of Scripture as possible. And I had a couple of buddies who thought they were going to rig the system. And what they did was they tried to find as many really short verses as they possibly could, because they figured that gave them a better shot at being able to memorize a lot of them. And one of them that they memorized was Jesus wept. And that's one we all think about a lot. But to memorize a verse and say, yes, I know that verse, it's really short, and the shortness of the verse be the only thing you notice or remember, you miss a great deal of importance in just the two words that are mentioned there. Jesus weeping is an indication that Jesus understands what it means to be human. He understands what it is to struggle. He understands what it is to lose, to experience loss, and he understands what it is to grieve. I want to give you all this encouragement as you dive into your lesson today. Jesus understood death. Jesus understood loss. Jesus understood grieving and mourning. He understood pain, and he knew the pain that was coming his direction throughout his life here on earth. When we think about Jesus, it's easy for us to really focus in on the aspects of divinity, that he was God. And that's okay to focus on those aspects. But for us as people, I think it is just as important for us to make sure that we take time to really stress and think about the humanity of Jesus, that he was a man, that he experienced so many of the experiences that we have here on earth. So as you dive into your lesson today, I want you to take a minute to really think about who Jesus was as a person and how that affects you. I hope you have a great life group. I love you guys, and we'll see you soon.